What is going on, my good people? You already know what time it is. We got to keep the games rolling. We are here on Monday for the second half of week number 8. Should be a fun ride as always. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. I'm feeling a little bit better, so see how much I can do on this particular game. I may still take a little time to let the game breathe and everything like that. I've been kind of up and down, but the game's got to keep on rolling as we move to the Western Conference. For this ball game, it's going to be Arizona and Dallas facing off in this one. Cannot wait to see how this one goes down in the DM. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the big homies there as always. Arizona, they won their first game last week, of the first game of the season last week, and they're looking to go 2-0 since the changeover of team owner. While Dallas, they're still trying to keep pace in the West, and they're currently at 2 wins. So getting a third in this one against a conference opponent will definitely help them out. So a big game for the bottom section of the Western Conference, but both of these teams need the momentum. So I'll go ahead and get this thing started. I'm gonna do at least the first 2 drives just to get it kicked off and everything, and I'll see how I feel a little bit later. But we are underway as we see the kneel down in the end zone. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and plug that thing as they hand it off. There goes big homie Ulf Jacobson getting into the mix. He's gonna pick up 9 off his first touch, and it's gonna be 2nd and 1 coming up. Passing it, middle of the field and caught. There goes Jerry Riggs using that speed, getting past the 45-yard line, and he's getting back into that mix where he could do a lot more. He's looking to get some improvement here from the quarterback. I seen DJ Church upgrading, so that should definitely help him out. See if he can get the ball a lot more effectively to these strong wide receivers. They also have one more in the mix. His name is Shea Tank Tremonti, coming from Arizona, so he's facing against his former team. Going to be interesting to see this ball game here as his 1st and 15. We'll see if he gets a catch against his former team. He got let go before the change, and I believe I do see him on the field right there in the slot as they almost get a man offsides. Quick pitch and going to be incomplete, trying to fit that one to Fowler, not to be. And it's going to be 2nd and 15 now. Pistol formation here, and they're going to give it to the homie. It gets sniped. Taken down from number 54. That's Trevor Halifax on the play. Great job from him. It's going to be 3rd and 20 now. Awesome 5 on that play. Now they got to go a good long ways to make something happen here. Pistol. And they're going to go ahead and try to give it to the big homie. A juke move. He breaks free, and he's got a lot of room. All it takes is one play, and he's going to break free past the 35 as Ulf Jacobson. 3 carries, 36 yards, and the cheat code gets it done on distance. Arizona needs to tighten up. Had the play, had the chance to get off the field, but got beat there on the carry. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here. And it's going to be another pass, looking for a man, throws it left side, and it's going to be caught by Riggs. He's going to pick up the 1st again, and he's moving inside the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. As offense is looking pretty nice here on Dallas so far. The home crowd's loving it. We'll see what happens here as they move into the red zone for the first drive of the game. First quarter winding down. Is going to be another handoff. There goes the cheat code, and he's going to get tackled immediately on top of a flag, which is going to make it 1st and 20 again. Another long situation here that'll push him out of the red zone, but it's going to be 1st and 20. Almost got him offsides. Passing it again. Looking for a man. Throws a short to the big homie. He picked up a long first down earlier. And he's going to get most of those yards back from the catch. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up. Off getting a lot of touches here today. Normally good things happen when number 34 gets the rock here for this Dallas team. They've had a few close games where they could have won. Trying to change their fortune here as they take off out this time around. Give him a little break, looking for a man. Going to throw it short to the backup halfback. Reaching out is Quentin Robin, and he's trying to get the first down, but he's a little shy, so it's 3rd and inches coming up. And they do have Quentin Robin back there again. They do have 2 new tight ends as well. Billy Silly and Frederick Kaiser, seeing if he can open up this passing attack. They're going to take off to run, and Church is going to pick it up himself with his legs. And that'll make it 1st and goal. Smart played there from the 3-year quarterback out of Mile High University. Is going to be 1st down coming up. And they're a little bit away from putting the first points on the board. Trying to get something cooking here. They're going to give it back. No, it's not. If they're going to be a fake, looking for a man to throw to. Takes off to run and gets sacked. Tyler Rogowski, and I believe that's Zach Elliott joining in on the play, making a sack, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Great defense as they had nowhere to throw to. Another pistol formation here. They're going to send Jerry Riggs in motion. And they're going to go ahead and do a read option, and that's not going to work. And he fumbles the football and picked up by Arizona. And he was on the ground rolling. There was a penalty. It was a penalty on Dallas, and it's going to stand. Arizona's going to keep the football. As he was rolling, he ended up losing the rock, and that's going to be a turnover forced by this Arizona defense. What a play on what was appearing to be some points there for Dallas, and Arizona's defense stands tall right at the gate. There's going to be a drop back here from the former Voyager, Action Jackson Jr., middle of the field, and caught. And there goes a big man right there, number 84, getting it done. That's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Tom Krieg with his first catch. Nice job so far for Arizona getting out of that particular spot. It's going to be 1st and 10. And you see right there, big play to Reginald Frome and got the defense beat. Nothing that Dallas can do, and Arizona's going to take that first score on the game. After the turnover, kick is going to be up by Felix, and all day, the 6-play, 92-yard drive. Going to make it 7-0 coming up here. Sending this one away. Arizona coming out strong so far out the gate. Gonna make it the final 3 minutes of the first quarter, as he's gonna take it to around the 25-yard line, and it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up here. Handoff pushing forward and gets stuck. There goes Calvin Thomas making the stop right there. Going to make it 2nd and 9 here. Single back. Actually, not single back. That's a pistol right there. As that pass towards Riggs was no good. And it's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up here for this offense. Dallas trying to get something cooking, trying to get back in this ball game, but they're going to need something strong in order for that to happen. Sending him in motion again. Quick pitch and going to be caught, but it's going nowhere. And that's going to be 4th and 9. He didn't even bring the feed in. We'll see what happens on this play coming up. We'll see the punt team. And Arizona's coming back onto the field. Sending this one away is Victor Crime, the kicker. Punter, as we see a return. Taking it past the 35, and there goes Jaquay Walls doing his thing. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Let's see this offense back onto the field. Short drop back, quick pitch and caught. There goes Walls again. Past 1st down mark, past midfield. And so far so good for this Arizona offense. They're picking up the first. They're finding the holes. Action Jackson Jr. has been slinging it. It's going to be 1st down again coming up here for this offense. Quick pitch and going to be caught for another 1st down. Slant route coming through. And it's going to make it 1st down and 10 coming up here for Arizona. Sean McGowan getting into the mix. So far so good, as they move closer and closer towards field goal range. But they want more than that, I'm sure. Looking for it, man. They're going to fake it, looking. Going to look to turn back off the backfield, and the man comes back for it to the 30-yard line as McGowan. And it's going to make it 2nd and 1 coming up. Three seconds left. Will they hike it off? No, they will not. They'll let it go to the end of the first quarter. And we'll go ahead and flip it. Let's get into it. 2nd and 1 coming up here. Arizona trying to score again. Dallas trying to get off of the field. Here comes action. Throws the left side and caught for the first down. And there goes Krieg again on the outside. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Arizona. Letting the clock drain a little bit. A quick pitch right side and gonna be caught. Inside the 10 they go. And that's gonna make it 1st and goal here. Jaquay Walls adding into this offense. They're looking pretty nice. They're gonna keep it moving as Arizona's looking really good. A lot different from what we've seen from weeks 1 through 6. Looking for a fake, gonna try to roll out, throws it short, it's gonna be caught, turn it up, and dragged away from getting another touchdown there. That was number 12 getting into the mix. Jackson, actually no, that's Jacob Cool Beans. I thought it was Jackson Rodriguez for a second. But it's gonna be 2nd and goal here. Looking real nice here for Arizona. Trying to punch it in for the 2nd straight drive. Got a bunch at the top of your screen. McGowan down there at the bottom looking for a man again. Steps up and throws a dot. And there goes Jaquay Walls, the former Eruption, getting into the mix. He's been a huge benefactor on this drive, and that'll put Arizona up 2 scores. Kick is going to be up here, and it is going to be good. 14-0 is what we see. Looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. It's going to be a fun ride here in the USFA. The games keep rocking. It's only going to get better from here as we keep it moving. 9 minutes 58 seconds left in the second. We shall see what the big homies in Dallas can do. They're currently down. They've shown glimpses of a great offense in the first drive, but the second one was not as favorable. We'll see this offense come back onto the field. Sending this one away. It's going to be returning this one past the 25, and here comes Dallas. Down 2 scores, still win the game, but they got to get something cooking here. Any points will help them out. But even if they scored, they need their defense on the other side to reciprocate that and get things rolling. You know what I'm saying? It's 1st and 10 though. It's going to be another handoff in a big hole. There goes Allfu, almost broke free, but he is going to pick up another first down on the game. I believe that's his 3rd so far, and it's going to make it 1st and 10 here for Dallas. A great start. Very encouraging to see. I would like to see more direct snaps towards him, see if they could just let him run. But if they give it to him, he's going to make this best as he can with it. They're going to give it to him again, and he will get past the 40. The shorter game this time around of about 3. Faking it again, looking for a man. Gonna throw it right side and gonna be caught. Sorry, left side. That's gonna be the new tight end, Frederick Kaiser, getting his first start since season number 7. And he held on to that one in traffic, dragging the toes as well. Actually, technically, he was here since season 8. He hasn't started since season 8. He's been on the free agent market, but here he is starting with Dallas. They needed some more movement, and that was almost a great pass. but DJ Church led that one just a little bit too much. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. DJ Church looking for a man. Protection solid. Launching it deep, and the man is wide open and punched out at the last second as Kaylon Chase was there to knock it out from the veteran. The rookie says, I got a lot of life, and you got to do a lot better than that, Jerry. It's 3rd and 10, and what a defensive play again as the defense of Arizona essentially stops 2 potential scoring drives. As if they could stop him here, looking for a man again, looking right side and a dot. There goes Isaiah Fowler, and he hangs on through traffic, so the drive will still continue. But Dallas had their scoring play right there and just could not hang on. But the big dog on the other side makes the play on Mikey Jackson. First and 10, handoff, pushing forward, and going to get stopped. A gain of nothing on that play. Arizona's run defense trying to turn up a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Faking the handoff here, looking for a man, right side, and caught. There goes Fowler inside the 20 as the Dallas offense picking up the pace as the second quarter starting to wind down a little bit. Is going to be 1st and 10 in the red zone. The Dragons go 20-on-20 crime, and so far I'd say Isaiah Fowler is winning this battle. 6 minutes left in the second. They're going to send a man in motion. There goes Jerry Riggs moving close to the O-line, looking for a man, going to pass it. He's going to take off to run. Is he going to throw it, though? Yes, he is. Finds his man rolling, and it's going to be a touchdown. There goes Frederick Kaiser making the play. His first start brings his first touchdown of the season, and it's going to be 14-6. What a throw on the run by Church. What a play. Kick is going to be up, and Victor Crime will knock it through. A 9-play 74-yard drive right before the half, but Arizona has a chance to cut into that and make it back a 2-score game. We'll see what they happen. Sending this one away here. It's going to be 14-7, and Arizona has a chance to get that lead even further. It's going to be returned by Jaquay Walls. There's a flag, so that'll make it to around the 16-yard line where they'll start, making it 17 as Calvin Thomas held on the play. We'll see the Arizona offense back onto the field. Going to fake the handoff here. There goes Jackson, who's going to launch it deep to the right side. It's going to be sniped. It's going to be big home at Walls. Actually, yeah, that's Jaquay Walls jumping up for it in traffic. Doesn't care, and it's going to be 1st and 10 again. Arizona's on the move. And that was pretty flawless coverage there from Fowler, but Jaquay Walls says he might be 6 foot, but he could go up there and get it if he needs to. Passing it again. On the run. And caught. Turning up. And there goes number 84 coming into the mix. Tom Krieg Going to make it 1st and 10 again here for Arizona, trying to turn up. Running away from where the receiver was going and still throws a perfect pass. Action Jackson Jr. is lighting it up. Short drop back, pass in the middle field, and caught, turn it up, and pushing forward is Krieg, and they'll score again real quick. It doesn't matter what you think, and it's going to be Arizona's taking another touchdown here before the end of the first. Kicking this one away, and it's going to be good, and it's a 21-7 ball game here for Arizona. Looking real nice here in this one. They still have another half to play, but the offense clicking on all cylinders, and the defense of Dallas just cannot find a way to stop them. Sending this one away here. It is going to be kneeled down for the touchback, but Dallas still has a solid 4 minutes and some change here. Definitely can make something happen. See if they could get back into this ball game. And if they're able to score right before the half, that definitely opens up the possibilities of what can happen. Opens up the playbook even more. Definitely would like to see a little bit more work with 34. There's going to be passing the right side. It's caught, coming back to it. Should be a first down, but he might not have made it. Yeah, he ran back, so they're going to mark him down a yard shy of the first. But a gain of 9, nothing to sneeze at as they try to move the ball down the field. I think you're kind of hearing my voice. I'm feeling a little bit better. Getting a little bit better each day. Passing it, looking for a man on the run, and going to be caught as Jerry Riggs. He says he ain't going to drop this one. He said he got to let the rookie know what the real deal is. What a pass, what a catch there from Riggs, and that's another first down coming. Looking, reach up for that one. That was a veteran play right there. Big body Riggs. Passing it, throws it short, and there goes big homie, a juke move, making some more plays, and he's going to pick up another gain of 9. Make it 8, but you see the spin move on the cheat code. In the open field, there isn't too many players that can keep up with them, and that's one of the reasons why he is a top 5 player for me in regards to my favorites. But they are in Arizona territory. The offense rolling halfway through the quarter. That was given to him. Hit as he throws and going to get sacked. And there goes Calvin Thomas off the edge. That is going to be a big play. Going to make it 3rd and 10 coming up. And he tried to pass it, but just did not have the time. And Calvin Thomas was able to get him down. As they hit the 2-minute warning here. Got to get something going up the field. I formation coming. No sign of Tank Tremayne. We'll see if he hit him in the slot right there. As it's going to be a pass. Looking for a man. Protection's breaking down and a throwaway. As the defensive line of Arizona almost gets home for the 2nd straight play. It's 4th and 10 coming up. And we shall see the big homies come out for the punt. The Arizona defense coming out strong when they need to. Looking for the bounce. Going to find the bounce. And it rolls inside the 5 down to the 4. And a great play there from Dallas from the special teams to help him out a little bit. We'll see if their defense can get it right, get a stop, and give them one more chance. Especially this deep in their own end zone or their own territory. If they can find a way to get the stop. They're going to pass out of it. Middle of the field ain't going to be caught. As that's going to be almost a first down play. 2nd and inches. Only one incomplete pass here so far for Action Jackson Jr. They're playing a very, very concise ball game in regards to throwing the football. The most contested pass I've seen from him was over on that long pass on the last drive to Jaquay Walls, but pretty much everyone else has been open. They've been finding holes in his defense, looking for a man. Middle of the field and caught. And there goes Reginald Frome. And it doesn't look like they're pushing the ante here. We'll see if that changes on the next play and beyond. But right now, they're just looking to make sure they're not in their own end zone. Yeah, they're taking their time here. It doesn't look like they're going to be pushing it. But we'll see if that changes. Look, middle of the field and almost picked off by Weezy. Haven't said his name all game. And that was almost a play that Arizona would have regretted if he was able to hang on to it. It's going to be 2nd down coming up. Passing it, looking, middle of the field and caught. There goes Walls, picking up the first. And they'll take him to the 30, and they'll call their first timeout here. So maybe they're trying to set up a Hail Mary play if they can. Going to be Jaquay Walls doing his thing. It's one of his better games this season. And we'll see what happens here on this one. It's 1st and 10 again. Passing it, looking for a man. Going to take off to run. Trying to avoid the sack. He sheds off a man. And he's going to take off to run, picking up the first. And he's going to stay on his feet and gets to midfield. What a play there from Action Jackson Jr., the Season 8 United Bowl champion with Huntington Beach, making something out of nothing. Avoids a sack and picks up a huge play. Now they got 21 seconds and 1 timeout. A field goal from here, impossible, but another play of around 20-25 yards. They're in business. As we see a pass here, looking for a man, middle of the field, and going to be caught. It gets them to the 45. Once again, not enough for a first down, but they'll call their final timeout here. Second and 6, expecting some Hail Mary attempts now. And actually, they're going to hand it off. So they're not even going to try it. They just pick up the first down. And we'll take that to the end of the first half. A great job overall from Arizona as they go ahead and make it 21-7. As we go ahead and flip the fields one more time. Arizona coming with the football. So they've shown the ability to move it right before the end. But now they'll have a longer chance to make it happen. As it's going to be returned here. It's going to be shedding a man off and getting past the 30. I thought he was going to keep on running, but a great return nonetheless from Kaylon Chase. And it's 1st and 10 coming. Going to be passing it again. Wait for someone to get open. And running out of time. That's going to be a sack as Dude Lebowski makes the play. 2nd and 15 coming up. Great job bringing down the quarterback there. But we've seen Arizona in long situations like this. They're able to pick it up. So we'll see what happens. They're going to go ahead and give it to the ground game. And He's pretty much going to pick those yards back, maybe less than 5. They're going to say 4. There's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up here. Dallas with their first chance. Well, not necessarily first chance. They had a couple chances to get off the field, but this would definitely be a great start if they could find their way off the field. Looking for a man. They're going to throw it short, and it's going to be caught. And he gets close to the sticks, but I think he's short. Actually, they said he barely made it. Sean McGowan using that speed, lowering the head right at the end. And I think that was the little bit of juice needed to make that happen. You see right there, that last little lunge forward. There's going to be 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. A jumbo set coming, and they're going to stretch to the opposite side. Going to push forward through some contact, and he'll make it past midfield. There's going to be, actually not past midfield, probably right at midfield, but it's 2nd and 5 regardless. Single back formation. Making the handoff. The blitz trying to get home, but it doesn't. It's going to be caught and going to get dragged backwards. There's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Glitching the matrix. Tripping. Shotgun set. What will Arizona do? Going to pass it again, looking left side, and going to be incomplete as Raven Kenobi comes through with the swipe. And that would be one of the first times where Arizona hasn't been able to move down the field like they want to. We'll see if Dallas's offense turns up, cuts into this 2-score deficit. Sending this one away. And that is going inside of the 20, I believe. Gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up for Dallas. Their first crack on offense in the 2nd half. What a better time to start. Get busy. As they have number 34, the cheat code, Ulf Jacobson. He's raring to go. DJ Church trying to rally the troops here. Going to be passing it, looking for a man. Throws a short to Kaiser, who's going to pick up around 6 on that play. Got the touchdown, the only touchdown so far in this game. Faking the handoff, looking for a man, right side, and going to be caught. And there goes Isaiah Fowler, making another catch, rolling past the 40. And it's 1st and 10 again here for Dallas. As that was almost picked off, but it was snatched away from Isaiah Fowler. Gonna hand this one off and get stuck right at the 40, so that'll more than likely be a loss there. Yes, it will be a loss of 1. The defense in regards to the run game for Arizona looking pretty nice. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Handoff here and finding the hole. There goes Zolf, breaking free, and a juke move towards the sideline to avoid the hit as he cracked 70 rushing yards on the game. It's going to be 1st and 10, 71 to be exact. And if he juked the other way, he might have still been running. But nonetheless, a great play from a great player as they move into Arizona territory now. And they're going to go with the read option and read perfectly as the cornerback brings down the quarterback. Bruno Davis coming through with the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 12 now. 2nd and 12. And he had a lot of room if they didn't have that player there to make something happen. 2nd and 12. They're going to give it back to Ulf. Why not? Getting back to the 40. A gain of 3 on that play. 3rd and 9 coming up here. Clock continues to roll. 30 plays so far for Dallas's offense. 19 of those 30 were passes, and we should see a 20. Never mind, they're going to give it to the ground game, and it's not going to work. They're going to get closer to 35, but that's not enough for the first. I kind of get it, giving it to your bell cow, but in situations like that, you kind of want to see the arm action there as we see the punt team here. And they are going to punt it, looking for the pin. Not going to find it. That's going deep in the end zone. Now they'll take it to the 20-yard line here for Arizona. First and 10 here for Arizona. They're going to give it to Sean Snow, who's finding a little bit of a room, and he's going to take it past the 25-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming. Handoff, pushing forward, finding the first down, getting towards the 35-yard line. Strong running from Sean Snow. And it's going to be 1st and 10 again here for Arizona. Handoff again to Snow. There's a holding penalty on that left side, I believe. And actually, it was from the tight end, Reginald Frome. So that'll back him up a little bit as the 3rd quarter continues to wind down. Well, not the current moment, but we're at 3 minutes left in the 3rd. And it's 1st and 18 coming up here for the Rattlers. Handoff, pushing forward, and going to pick up a solid gain to cut all those yards back. They're going to be 2nd and 11 now. So technically, if you want to look at it, they lost 1 after the penalty. And they're going to give it to him again, see if he can find a hole, but not going to find it. Looks like Devin Hill, actually no, Thomas Noble making a stop there after a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up here. Dallas with another chance to get off the field, looking for a man, been caught, and there goes Tom Krieg again with another play. It's 1st and 10 coming up for Arizona. They're finding ways to beat this defense, and it's only to their benefit as more clock continues to roll through. Quick pitch and going to be caught, and it's going to be McGowan getting past the 40 as the prolific passing attack continues on here for Arizona. Is going to make 4 catches for 46 yards there for McGowan, who's trying to stay tall in that wide receiver of the year race. Haven't seen too many explosive games from him this season, but he is up there in yards regardless of that, as we see a fake looking, turns up, and going to be a sack. And there goes Rocky Ivan with the last play of the 3rd quarter. Go ahead and throw your 4s up. Let's get into it. It's going to be a fun ride here in the USFA. You already know how we do, flip the field. And we'll see what Arizona does with the 2nd and 19 setup as they go ahead and hike it. Quick pitch, middle of the field, and caught as he's going to go ahead and get back inside the 40. but now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Tom Creed getting a lot of work here in this game, and he's becoming a very familiar target there for him. He hasn't played with them. He has played with his brother, not his brother, his son, Tom Creed Jr., the strong safety for Huntington Beach. So he's very familiar with the Krieg family. He has a lot of love for them, as that pass is going to be caught and dragged down around the 30. And that should set them up for a field goal attempt there for Felix, another Voyager. There's so many stories and families around the league. You got the Dotson twins, you got the Jacobson twins, you got the Montaignes, you got Lancelot and Dexter Hall, and that kick is going to be no good. And Felix could not knock it through for distance, and Dallas will have yet another chance here. They have 10.5 minutes. Anything is possible, especially if they could find a big play. There's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. I formation coming. And me personally, I say it's 4th down territory. It's going to be passing it though, looking for a man, taking off and throws a short, and that's going to be 15 yards on top of that. As Reese Rockefeller. He told me to make sure I got his name right. There's going to be 1st and 10 after the penalty from Rockefeller. It's a different spelling, but I get why it's Reese instead of Rise. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a pitch. Going to be caught again. Going to get to the 40-yard line. It went backwards a little bit, but going to be a gain of 3. Second and 7 coming up. Passing it again, looking for a man. Takes off to run, and he's going to pick up the 1st down and a little bit more, looking for blockers, but he's just going to slide down, and that'll put Dallas in some primo field position here. Game not dead yet, but they need to get a touchdown. It's going to be 1st and 10. DJ Church makes the play. That's affirmation. I'm tripping. I told him I'm sick. He's going to be adjusting himself, stands in the pocket, finds his homie, and stuck at the end of that play by Reese. It's going to be 1st and goal, though. Isaiah Fowler coming back to help out his quarterback. Is going to be a nice play, and now they got another chance to score here. And think about it. It could be 21-14 if they was able to score, but they ended up fumbling early in the 1st quarter. Is going to be passing it again, looking, throws a short left side, and off the helmet is going to be caught by Kaiser, who's reaching out for it, and he almost punched it in. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming up here. What a play. And that honestly could have been picked off. Went off of his helmet, went straight to a defensive player. He couldn't corral it, and he hangs on to it. And now it's going to be 2nd and goal. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Will they give it to the big homie? No, they will not. It's going to be hit and sacked, and there goes Calvin Thomas. Take 2. It's going to be big homie making the play for the defense, and now it's 3rd and goal. He was looking to see if he could get his man open, and actually did have number 16 DJ Jackson wide open, but got to get those passes out quicker. There's a 3rd and goal coming. Gonna pass it, looking, middle field, and almost picked off. And there goes 4th and goal here. Now, a field goal won't do anything. It'll still be a 2-possession game, so biggest play of the game here for Dallas. Passing it, almost picked off again, and Reese could not hang on, so 2 straight errant passes goes to the detriment of Dallas, and Arizona's coming back onto the field. That is unfortunate. That's 2 touchdowns taken away And now they're down 2 scores, and here comes Arizona trying to burn some clock. Going to be passing it here. Adjusts himself and finds a dot in the middle. It's going to be McGowan again, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Nice job there overall. It's going to be Sean McGowan doing his thing. A quick 1st down and more time off the clock. Looking for a play. There's going to be another pass. Throws it short right side. It's going to be over the head of Sean Snow. It's going to be 2nd and 10. It does stop the clock, so it does help Dallas in that right. Quick pitch and caught. There goes McGowan again with another catch. And it's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10 again. Arizona trying to go get their 2nd straight win. They're going to give it to JCB, who's going to charge through and gets to the 45. And we haven't seen him get any touches outside of that one catch earlier in the 1st half. And he showed his value right there. Don't need to give it to your plethora of backs every single play. You have a stable here. I do like the Copeland, Snow, Cool Beans stable here. Not a lot of explosiveness, but it's a lot of get the job done type of backs, as that pass was completely off the mark. Action Jackson Jr. over 300 yards passing in this ball game. Definitely a great game nonetheless for him. Gonna be handed off to the fullback this time. There goes Amari Jones, who's using that speed and dragged down there by Big Homie Porter. And if he wasn't there, he'd still be running one of the bigger fullback runs I've seen all season long. And that's another great play once again for Arizona, who's looking to take it to the crib. Handoff, pushing forward. There goes JCB again, inside the 30. A gain of about 4 on that play, 4.5. 2nd and 6 coming up. High formation jumbo. And it's going to be another give to Amari, who's going to find a lot of room and gets to the 20. They're giving the fullback some love here. And it's going to make it 1st and 10 again. And I'm sure he's been liking it. He hasn't really been getting a lot of touches here, being the backup tight end. But me personally, I see him as a starter. If not for Arizona, but for someone else. I think he can make a team very prolific. As we see a handoff here. There goes Sean Snow, who's running and rumbling forward. And there goes Dallas starting the timeout gang. And Arizona, they're looking for more points to let the league know that they are ready to go now. It took them a little bit. It took them a month and a half. A month and some change. 2 months. But they think they finally found their niche. And Cal Wu, the team owner now, he appears to be ready to go. Looking to pass it again. Looking left side and going to be caught. There goes McGowan with yet another catch. As they start working towards moving in the red zone. They're 1st and goal now. Passing it wide open again is McGowan, just making it look too easy. The crowd of Dallas is letting them have it, and that's going to be more than likely another bucket victory, the second straight here for this Arizona team. A perfectly ran game plan from beginning to end, and you honestly can't hate on it as Arizona's trying to work their way back into the mix. A 28-7 score, 11 plays, 94-yard drive. Two minutes 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This is my first game I've done fully for a while. I missed a little bit in the first, but came right back feeling pretty good. I'm not even going to lie to you, as we see the return down to the 25-yard line, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here. Passing it again, looking for a man. Church is going to get it deflected at the line. Going to pass it here, looking for a man. Middle of field and caught. And it's going to be it's 3rd and 3. As they hit the 2-minute warning here, I'd expect to see 4th down territory from here on out. See if they can find a way to cut into this lead, make it a little bit more respectable. Gonna give it to Off, who's not gonna make the first. Fourth and 1 here. And they're going to pass out of it. Quick pitch and caught. There goes Kaiser, pushing past the 45-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 again. Gonna quick pitch it and calm incomplete. I was about to say caught, but not to be. Trevor Halifax there punching it out. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. Passing it again, looking for a man. Going to launch the left side and going to be picked off. It's going to be big homie Kaylon Chase on Riggs. Punched out a touchdown, and he's going to get the INT as well. What a game here overall from Arizona. The defense stood tall, kept him out of the end zone twice. Got the big stop here, and that'll be all she wrote. As Dallas has one timeout, but that's not enough to get back into it. And they got their offense here, but it's more likely going to be a run, mostly because they still have the timeout and stuff. And they're going to give it to Snow one more time, see if they could get some more yards. Not to be, and that'll be the end of it here, folks. Final score will be 28-7 as Arizona moves to 2-6 on the season, and the exact same record will be the same for Dallas, except Arizona will be ahead of them. So it's gonna be, actually I take that back, they might not be ahead of them because I believe Dallas beat them this season, so it'll actually come down to the rest of the tiebreakers, you know what I'm saying? But a great game from Arizona nonetheless. We'll check out the stats. You already know how we do, and actually that might actually help Action Jackson Jr.'s case. He's actually up there in passing yards, and he had another 300-yard performance here. As we go ahead and check into the stats, 25-23, so pretty even offensively in regards to time with the football on offense. Action Jackson Jr. 26 for 31, 327. You see the 83 completion percentage, just ridiculous there. 4 touchdowns there for him. Longest pass of 52. DJ Church's longest was 20. 1 touchdown and 1 interception there for him, 63%. And they had 19 for 30 for 205. And that's a setup there on the passing side. Rushing wise, Ulf Jacobson did his thing. 6.6 yards a carry, 12 for 80 on the game. And it's going to be Sean Snow, 11 for 66. Doing his thug thizzle. Max Jackson Jr. 3 for 38. Amari Jones 2 for 31. Jake Cool Beans 2 for 12. DJ Church 2 for 18. So a lot of people got some good long runs here. I love to see those. The shortest run of the day was 8 yards. So the shortest longest run of the day was 8 yards. So got to give him credit where credit is due. Great job. The longest carry was from Ulf for 32-yarder. Receiving wise, looks like on the Dallas side of things, Ulf and Fowler and Kaiser each had 5 catches. Ulf had 5 for 36. Fowler had 5 for 70. Kaiser 5 for 57 and a touchdown. Jerry Riggs 3 for 36. Quentin Robin 1 for 6. Looks like the drops. Looks like Fowler, Riggs, and Kaiser each had 1. Longest catch was 20 yards by both Kaiser and Fowler. On the other side, double check some real quick. Sorry. Yes, Jaquay Walls led the way in yards, but his McGowan there that led the way in catches with 8 for 88 and a touchdown. Tom Krieg 7 for 83 and a touchdown. Jaquay Walls 6 for 102 and a touchdown. And Reginald Frome 3 for 48 out the tight end spot. He had a touchdown. Jake Cool Beans 1 for 6. Sean Snow had a catch, but he didn't go anywhere with it. Only 1 drop there from McGowan, and the longest catch was by Jaquay Walls, a 52-yard bomb for a score. Just give me 1 second. Okay, just double checking there. Let's see. Tackle wise, looks like Calvin Thomas and Reese Rockefeller had 6. Mikey Jackson had 5. Tyler Rogowski had 5. Kayvon Chase had 5. Zach Elliott with 4. Tank Falco Jr. with 4. Hunter Jackson with 3. Bruno Davis with 3. Gus Pack with 2. Brett Eisenhower with 2. Doc Goodon with 2. Reginald Frome with 1. Oliver Prince with 1. And Trevor Halifax with 1. You can ignore Oliver Prince there. Calvin Thomas, Tank Falco Jr., and Halifax each have a tackle for loss. Sack wise, Calvin Thomas led the way with 2. Bruno Davis with 1. Mikey Jackson with 1. Zach Elliott and Tyler Rogowski each get a half a sack. Great job from them. Kaylon Chase there with the interception at the end. You love to see it. Pass deflection wise, Kaylon Chase with 2, Doc Goodon, Trevor Halifax, Tank Falco Jr., and Reese Rockefeller each having 1. Let's see here what else. And the forced fumble there from Mikey, recovered by Bruno. So Bruno had a pretty good day. Bruno had a pretty good day at the grind. So want to see nothing else here for defense. On the other side, Leading tackler will be Kobe Froby with 7. Jay Mangum with 6. Thomas Noble with 6. Weezy Porter with 5. Noah Bake with 5. John Fowler with 5. Jackson Storm with 3. Rocky Ivan with 3. Raven Kenobi there with 3. Dude Lebowski with 2. Billy Silly with 1. Joey Phillips with 1. And that's a bot player, no worries about that. No TFLs there for Dallas. Rocky Ivan and Dude Lebowski each get a sack. No INTs. Weezy Porter there, 2 pass deflections. Raven Kenobi with 1. No forced fumbles or anything like that. And that's all the defensive stats, you know what I'm saying? Looks like no field goals made for me, the kicker, but Felix did miss 1, but they're both perfect on the day for extra points. And the punting, looks like Victor Graham was 3 for 137. Felix De La Chon only had 1 punt, and it was for 35 yards. Excuse me. Kalon Chase, 1 for 30. And Noah Bake 3 for 73. And Jaquay Walls there, 1 for 11 on that sole punt return. There was a lot of punts out of bounds or in the back of the end zone, so no punt returns there. Shout out to everybody here in the ball game, and we'll go ahead and wrap this one up right here. We still have one more game to do, and it's going to be the big homies over there at Tampa Bay and Charlotte. We'll go ahead and see you then for that matchup on Twitch. Can't wait to see it go down. The top 2 teams in the East going at it, but outside of that, we could go ahead and wrap it up. It's been a great pleasure again getting these games back to you, and we got more to come. Week 9 is around the corner, so stay safe, everybody. Have a good rest of your day.